Look at these eggs. I made cream. I made pudding. Let's just make tiramisu. Now we want to start with really strong brewed coffee. Next, add coffee liqueur and into the fridge until cool. Now this is my favorite part. We're going to start with 6 egg yolks, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, and we are going to start whisking this. I'm using the paddle to actually help grind it out. Now I'm going to run this on high for 5 to maybe 7 minutes to make sure those yolks and sugar get nice and creamy. You see how the color changes, the texture changes, and then when we get to the consistency we want, we're going to add mascarpone cheese. Mascarpone is a sweetened cream cheese. It's Italian. If you can't find that, you can add cream cheese with a little heavy cream. And then you're just going to whip for about 5 more minutes until it's super rich and creamy. Now it's time for egg whites. We're going to use the same 6. We're going to add a couple pinches of salt in there to kind of help it give it a little bit of flavor. Now we're not going to add the sugar until it's in the mixer. Once the mixer is going, we're going to gradually add 1/3 of a cup of sugar to our egg whites. We're going to beat these until they form stiff peaks. This takes about 7 minutes. Here comes the ooey gooey yummy part. We're going to mix those sweetened creamed yolks with our fluffy cloud of egg whites. And we are going to fold them together nice and gently until they're well combined and very smooth. We don't want to whip them too hard because it will break. And we want them to be nice and fluffy and thick and rich and delicious. We are going to dunk our ladyfingers, it's an Italian cookie, in our coffee and fill this baking dish. We're going to do an even layer, or as even as we can, and cover it with our beautiful cream. After that's evenly spread out, we'll add some cocoa powder, and then we'll start a second layer. It's super easy, anyone can do this. Let it sit in the fridge overnight, or at least for a few hours, and then bon appetit. This dessert is sure to be a showstopper any family get-together.